All right, so we got that one done, and I'll be right with you in a minute, baby. Let me go ahead and get this YouTube started, get this YouTube off and going, and did we got it? I think, yeah, we got it. All right, people, all right. Welcome, everybody, la-da-da-da, and everybody. Say it with me, la-da-da-da, and everybody, la-da-da-da-da, and everybody, la-da-da-da-da, and everybody. Anyway, welcome to another edition, Thursday Night Celebrity Expose Show. Every Sunday night and Thursday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Illuminati Radio. With your host, Pastor Michael Smith, and co-host,
Sister Smith, baby.
And if you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bells, and so forth, and so forth. All right. We got a lineup. Steve Harvey, the cheating husband who married a cheating wife, is now cheating on his cheating wife with an assistant. Steve Harvey. Yeah, I know. Steve Harvey. Yeah, I know who that is. We got some of him. We also got, you know what I'm saying, Tasha Satanic African K. You know what I'm saying? And her publicity stunt. We got that. We also got Dwight Howard. He gets caught with a zesty zest. You know what I'm saying? So we got some Dwight Howard. I think that was it. We got 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the 3 there. We got 3 today. 3 reports. Yeah. You ready? Let's go ahead.
We got 3. We got Ice Cube.
Oh, yes. Forgot about it. We got Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? Way after the unmelanated Caucasian that's in power dropped him from New Line Cinema, now he's trying to be a truther. But you notice Ice Cube was not speaking that nonsense that he's speaking now when he was in the midst of getting money from New Line Cinema. When he was in the midst of creating Barbershop 1, 2, 3, and you know what I'm saying? When he was in the midst of creating Are We There Yet? When he was in the midst of creating the Fridays, you know what I'm saying? You didn't hear nothing from him. He was quiet as a church mouse. But soon as he don't have a distribution deal, you know what I'm saying? Now he's a so-called natural-born truther. We don't believe you, Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? We don't. We didn't believe you when you was in NWA, you Jericho, Alabama, you. We don't believe you. Didn't believe you didn't. We damn sure ain't gonna believe you now. Anyway, let's go ahead. Which one we got to start with?
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want me to go?
Yes, go right ahead. Let's go ahead and get started with Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey accused of cheating on Marjorie with his beautiful private chef.
Oh, his chef.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I wouldn't call it cheating. I wouldn't call Steve Harvey what Steve Harvey doing is cheating. Because if you know Steve Harvey's history, he comes from a long line of cheating. Just know that when, you know what I'm saying, when his ex-wife was speaking out against him, I got the interview. From his ex-wife when his ex-wife was on YouTube reaching out to any platform who will speak to tell her story. Yeah, Steve Harvey is not them squeaky clean suit wearing idiot that you think he is. He's not that person that's on the Steve Harvey morning show like you think he is. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame what he did to that woman. And when that woman had his back, but he going to leave that woman and get with a woman that is also a cheater and a gold digger. Because Marjorie Harvey is what? She is known for dating and having she is known for marrying a dope dealer, and then when the dope dealer gets locked up, she goes with his dope dealing brother. Now nobody knows who is Lori Harvey's father. Poor Steve Harvey had to give Lori Harvey his name because nobody knows who Lori Harvey's father is. Lori Harvey don't even know who Lori Harvey's father is. That's a shame. It's a shame. Listen, women, black women, Puerto Rican women, Haitian women, Jamaican women, listen. If you are going to lay down with multiple men, at least get a pen and a piece of paper and write down the boy's name, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? Write down his social security, write down his address and everything. So at least you know. In case you come up with a pot belly, now you're wondering, oh, who's the daddy? I don't know who's the daddy. Keep track of who goes in between your legs. Because look at Lori Harvey. It's a shame. Lori Harvey don't know who her daddy is. Don't know who her daddy is. That's why she's going from Negro to Negro. That's why every time you turn around, she's with a new Negro. Because her mama was with a new Negro. The apple don't fall too far from the tree. So remember, black women, Haitian women, Jamaican women, Puerto Rican women, Dominican women, remember, if you're going to lay with multiple men, just make sure you know who it is you are laying with. Make sure you know who it is. Now, I don't encourage you to lay with multiple men because that goes against the law. But if you're going to be a hoe, at least be a good one. And keep a Rolodex of who you lay with. So you know that if you comes up pregnant, you can obviously almost pinpoint who the daddy is. It's a shame that Lori Harvey don't know who her daddy is. You know what I'm saying? But Steve Harvey seemed like he's being a good stepdaddy. You know what I'm saying? That's what Steve Harvey is. Steve Harvey is a stepdaddy. You know what I'm saying? Give a shout out to all the good stepdads out there. You know what I'm saying? You men that are, you know what I'm saying, that are dating these women with these ill-gotten kids, and you are taking care of them kids, knowing that they're not yours, you deserve a medal. Because it takes a real man to raise and take care of another man's seed. These are facts. These are facts. You black women, if you were with a man and that man is treating your kids like his own, don't treat that man like trash, because he don't have to do it. He don't have to do it. Ain't that right, Sister Smith?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Just some words of advice. Go ahead, Sister Smith.
Steve Harvey and his wife, Marjorie Harvey, are in the midst of a pretty big scandal after podcast Tasha K went on Instagram claiming that she had information that Steve...
Tasha K should not be called Tasha K. She should change her name to Surround Sound. That's Tasha K's new name. Because when she do her show, she comes on yelling. She yells from the beginning all the way to the end of her broadcast. By the time you finish with her show, you are going to need some type of earmuffs. You know what I'm saying? You're going to need some type of hearing aid. You know what I'm saying? By the time you finish with her show, because she done yelled from the beginning to the end. Her name is Surround Sound. Popular blogger, you know what I'm saying? Surround Sound, you know what I'm saying? So-called brings out Steve Harvey. This is a publicity stunt, people. Because, see, the more you are received, because Tasha K have received a whole lot, the more is required of you. You understand? She needs bigger and bigger audiences. Yes, a lot of people say, oh, she already got a big audience. She needs a bigger audience. She needs a bigger audience. That is her quest. And how do you get a bigger audience? Well, you get a new publicity team, promo team, to work up a scheme to come up with these falsified documents, like what she's saying about Steve Harvey, just so rumors can surface that Steve Harvey's going to sue. You know what I'm saying? Just so, because, come on, Steve Harvey is worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Come on. He got Family Feud Africa edition, and so forth and so forth. Come on, Steve Harvey is worldwide. You know what I'm saying? This is a whole publicity stunt made up by Surround Sound. I'm not going to call her Tasha K. I'm going to call her Surround Sound. Made up by Surround Sound and her publicity team. Yo, we need more. Come on, because she have a platform called TashaKLive.tv, I think it is. You know what I'm saying? She's on Roku. She needs a wider audience, people. That's her request. That's her quest, to get a bigger audience. Because now what she's doing shows. You know what I'm saying? At arenas now. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? These are the quests that she does. So this is what she does. She made this up because look how much publicity it got her with Cardi B. That assignment Cardi B came up. Look at the publicity she got. Now, she's working on Steve Harvey. Now, if Steve Harvey responds and issue a cease and desist, you know what I'm saying? Well, she's going to accomplish what she paid out. But go ahead.
Tasha K went on Instagram claiming that she had information that Steve was cheating on Marjorie with his beautiful private chef.
See, because come on. Why is this highlighted? Why is Steve Harvey highlighted? Tasha K do her show every week talking about she got information on everybody. Every week she talking about she got information on somebody. Why is Steve Harvey highlighted? See, this is what you got to look at. Why is Steve Harvey highlighted when the whole premise of Surround Sound's show is to have information on celebrities? You see? Come on. This is a publicity stunt, you know what I'm saying, that's orchestrated and carefully planned to bring her into a bigger tax bracket and audience bracket. Go ahead.
The claim made by Tasha are spreading like wildfire, but media takeout has not found any validity to them. Tasha K hosts a very entertaining podcast. Unfortunately, it's been known to spread lies about celebrities. Tasha was recently sued by hip-hop star Cardi B, and during the lawsuit, Tasha admitted that she made up stories about Cardi B that
Now, the story that she made up about Cardi B, those not made up stories, because Cardi B, you know what I'm saying, said it herself, that what she did when she was in the strip club and how she took men back to a hotel and robbed them. She said that out of her own mouth. Cardi B said out of her own mouth that, you know what I'm saying, on her Instagram, that she had a cold sore on her mouth. She said that out of her own mouth. And if you go to any doctor and ask any doctor, what does it mean to have a cold sore in your mouth? What does it mean? And when you get the answer, you will understand that Tasha K did not lie on Cardi B. Go ahead.
Media Takeout investigated the claim that recently made concerning Steve and the woman whom Tasha called his private chef. We spoke to people close to both who tells us that they absolutely do not believe that Steve and the woman have anything other than a professional relationship. And one more person close to Steve told us that flat out, no, it's not true. 0% chances. She's lying on them. But despite this, Tasha podcast had got people all over social media talking about Steve and the woman, who is a professional with a reputation to uphold. Yesterday, Steve and the woman whom he'd been accused of cheating were both trending on Twitter. Steve may be forced to comment on the outrage claim that Tasha is making against him, or worse, Tasha may find herself back in court. Here's the outrage claim.
Okay, that's it. But even though, you know what I'm saying, this is an old publicity stunt drummed up by Tasha K, look at what it did. It brought Tasha K in. See, Tasha K needs this publicity because she is promoting a show that she's going to be doing, I believe is in Florida. See, she wants to fill up an auditorium, you know what I'm saying? And she wants to sell tickets. See what I said? You know what I'm saying? When she moved, she's still on YouTube, but she got her main she got a new platform called Tasha K Live, you know what I'm saying? .TV or whatever, you know what I'm saying? A membership-based platform, you know what I'm saying? And she's on Roku, you know what I'm saying? And she needs to sell tickets. You know what I'm saying? She needs to sell tickets. She's trying to sell tickets, people. So she's reaching. That's what she's doing. She's reaching. She's trying to promote a show, a live show that she's doing, that she's holding in Florida. I believe it's in October. In October, she's going to be live in Florida, and she wants to fill up an arena. So in order to do that, she has to, you know what I'm saying, get the attention of the world. And how do you do that? By doing things like this. Yeah. She's trying to sell tickets, people. She's trying to sell tickets. That's what she's trying to do. That's what Tasha K is trying to do. She ain't nothing but a old, you know what I'm saying, Negro who practiced African spiritualism, you know what I'm saying, worshiping Orishas and worshiping fallen, you know what I'm saying, angels, you know what I'm saying, with an African husband, which I believe might just be her handler. That African husband might just be her juju priest. You never hardly see him, but you sure she's Tasha K. Anyway, that's it for that. Make sure you guys hit that like button, you know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button if you're new here. Hit that follow button if you're new here. Turn on your notification bell. Let's go ahead and get to the next report, sis, man.
Okay, the next report is, just a minute, is Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard. Remember, his name is when it goes to those other words, just use zesty.
Okay.
We got to be careful, you know what I'm saying? You know, the algorithms is something else. Go right ahead.
Okay, Dwight Howard sued by man claiming NBA star forced him to have zesty threesome.
Just understand, Jay-Z, before Jay-Z became Jay-Z, he was having a zesty relationship with an NFL player in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? These NFL players, you know what I'm saying, they be in the shower after the game, patting each other on the buttocks and all that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Go ahead.
A man claims NBA champion Dwight Howard pressured him into having a threesome with a male dressed as a woman. The ex-Laker player is now being sued for assault, battery, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and false imprisonment. RadarOnline.com.
So Dwight Howard wanted this guy to have a threesome with him?
That's what they saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what they do. This is part of the field. This is part of the game. Part of Hollywood, people. Go ahead.
The lawsuit includes receipt in the form of alleged screenshots of Instagram DMs between Howard and his accuser, Stephen Harper. In one message, Howard explains that he's not gay. I mean
that he's not zesty.
Yeah.
So, okay, go ahead.
He's just all nasty sometimes.
Oh, so they don't call, so these zesty people, they don't call themselves zesty.
No.
They just call themselves nasty.
Right.
People is zesty. It's zesty. It's not nasty. It's nasty and zesty at the same time. But you got to understand that this is African spiritualism. To all of you blacks who practice that African mess, you know what I'm saying? This is, eventually, this is what you have to end up doing. Just look at Brother Polite. You know what I'm saying? He practiced that African spiritualism. And look what it had him do. His 14-year-old stepdaughter. Malachi York and all of these other black conscious leaders that you follow do the same thing. They just haven't got caught yet. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Harper and Howard, who has never identified as zesty or bisexual, meet on social media and arrange to have sex. The Got You Poppy also, what are you into? You are freaky. No text from Harper reads, to which Howard alleged response, yes, I'm into freakies. Now I want you to know I am not zesty or anything. I'm just a little nasty sometimes. I kind of want to often offend you.
Understand this. This is not just Dwight Howard, people. This is the whole, if you are in the NBA, you know what I'm saying? All of them NBA players do the same thing. This is part of the fraternity. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant used to do it. All of them used to do it. You know what I'm saying? The NFL do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You rappers, y'all can talk all that gangster stuff on record all you want. You do this zesty stuff too. Go ahead.
Okay, wait, it went off and I can't get it back.
All right, well that's it for that anyway.
Okay.
Let's jump to the next one. The White House is nasty. You know what I'm saying? And all your celebrities, listen, you pass your soul to the fire, Mola. You sign that unmelanated contract, guess what? You have to participate in these things as well. You know what I'm saying? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You cannot say, I don't want to do it. If you don't want to do it, by you signing that contract, they are going to force you to do it. Go ahead.
Rapper Ice Cube on refusing COVID vaccine.
Lord. Here's another guy. You know what I'm saying? Why you talking now? You know what I'm saying? Come on, Ice Cube. You didn't refuse. You didn't refuse hiring the Nation of Islam to put that needle in Eazy-E, did you? You didn't refuse that, did you? Go ahead.
Your help is worth more than all the money in the world. Rapper and actor Ice Cube recently sat down for an interview with Piper Morgan on Piper Morgan's Uncensored and discussed his decision not to take the COVID vaccine, even though doing so cost him millions of dollars.
Look, listen to this. Let's stop it, Ice Cube. Ice Cube is being paid to do this and talk about this. Because at the same time, Ice Cube is talking about this on Piper something podcast, guess what? A tornado hit a Pfizer medication warehouse, or drug warehouse in North Carolina. You can look this up at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And they said it's going to be a shortage of Pfizer drugs because Pfizer's warehouse was totaled. Pfizer's drug warehouse in North Carolina was totaled. It didn't destroy none of the people, but it destroyed all of that warehouse is total. Now at the same time, and we know who is the main makers of the you know what? Pfizer. So at the same time Pfizer's warehouse got destroyed in North Carolina, here you have this puppet, this paid agent going on a tour talking about these things, these needles. Why is he talking about the needles? Pay attention, people, because that smoke that you see coming down from Canada is not smoke, it's Agent Orange. And guess what? You know what I'm saying? You better put on, if you did not put a mask on in 2020, you go outside, you better put a mask on, because that's real. Those particles that is in the air is real. Pfizer ain't finished depopulating or reducing the population yet. They ain't finished reducing the population yet, people. So that's why you got Agent Orange. Go ahead, Google the military operation called Agent Orange. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Agent Orange coming from Canada, so-called, all the way blanketed, all the way down to Florida. Since when did Canada smoke reach to the bottom of the map? What's the bottom of the map? That's Georgia. What did Jeezy say? I'm from the bottom of the map. I got 100-round clip on the bottom of the strap. How did that smoke reach all the way to the bottom of the map? That's Agent Orange. There's particles in there. That particles get in your respiratory system. It's a wrap for you. You're going to need a shot. And I'm not talking about a shot of liquor. Lord. Ice Cube is a paid agent. That's what he is. He's a paid satanic scumbag agent. He's on the publicity tour. He's working right now. He's working. That's why he's talking about. Come on. Let's keep it real. Sister,
Yes.
is anybody else talking about the shots in today's time right now?
No.
Nobody's talking about this. Ice Cube is the only one going on a tour talking about shots. Ain't nobody talking about the shots no more. Ice Cube is the only one talking about the shots. Why? Why are you doing this, Ice Cube? Go ahead.
In 2021, O'Shea Jackson Sr., better known as Ice Cube, was scheduled to star in the comedy movie Oh Hell No, now titled Step Dude, alongside Jack Black. However, the role offers worth $9 million was reportedly declined after Ice Cube refused to take the COVID vaccine. Those mother effers didn't give it to me because I wouldn't get the shot. I didn't turn it down.
That's a lie. Because if you already signed that contract to receive $9 million, Ice Cube, and they renege on giving you that role, then you know what you can do, Ice Cube? You can turn around and sue them for breach of contract, Ice Cube. How about that one? You know what I'm saying? If you say you had the role, so that means you signed the contract. You had the role, so that means you signed the contract. Somebody breached the contract. If somebody breached the contract, guess what, Ice Cube? You can get, you know what I'm saying, your money back. But that's a lie. Stop lying, O'Shea Jackson. Stop lying. Go ahead.
Ice Cube said on a podcast last November, they just wouldn't give it to me. The COVID shot. The jab. I didn't need it. I didn't catch what.
So Ice Cube. So it is the jab that you're afraid of. You was not afraid of bending over and getting it stuck into you raw. You know what I'm saying? All through your magical hip hop and movie career. Because in order for you to be signed to New Line Cinema contracts, you have to bend over and get stuck in the rear. Just ask, what's his name? Martin Lawrence. When he was in the middle of Hollywood Boulevard with a pistol, talking about they trying to unalive me. They was trying to put it in him. So stop it. So you mean to tell me you're afraid of a shot, but you ain't afraid of them putting it in you? In your butt? You ain't afraid of that? You was not afraid to hire the Nation of Islam to put a needle in Eazy-E. You wasn't afraid of that, huh? You wasn't afraid of making the movie mocking that Eazy-E died of AIDS. You wasn't afraid of making an album dedicating it to that. You wasn't afraid of that, but we supposed to believe that you are afraid of this. Get the hell out of here with that. We don't believe you. You know what I'm saying, O'Shea Jackson. Go ahead.
I didn't catch that S at all. Nothing. F them. I didn't need that S. In an interview released on Monday, Ice Cube told Morgan that he had not one regret about turning down the role or the $9 million. I felt like your health is worth more than all the money in the world, Ice Cube explained. Because if you had all the money in the world and you wasn't healthy, you would use that money to get healthy. Though Ice Cube refused the COVID vaccine, he is not against vaccine in general. I'm vaccinated, he said, referring to common childhood vaccine. However, he believed the vaccine most people received as children has been tested for decades, and that most side effects for those vaccines are already well known. By contrast, he called the COVID shot an experiment drug with unknown long-term effect. He also suggested that, unlike him, the pharmaceutical companies associated with the shot are motivated by money.
Okay, people, listen to this. That was it?
No.
Okay, yeah, that's it. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Let me tell you something about Ice Cube, people. He's doing a lot of talking, ain't he? For somebody to have signed an unmelanated New Line Cinema contract and who was the executive producer of many movies, you don't get that opportunity without passing the soul through the fire molar. He's doing a whole lot of talking, right? Last time I checked, when Joan Rivers, that's one of their own. Joan Rivers is one of their own. Ice Cube is a black man. But Joan Rivers is one of their own because Joan Rivers is an unmelanated JEWS. Yeah. And what happened when she opened her mouth against the agenda? She did not live to see the next day. So you mean to tell me this man is on this platform saying all of this mess and he's talking? He's still talking? He's still here? Huh? What about, what's his name? Coolio. At his last leg, he so-called tried to speak out. They hit him with a fentanyl-laced crack rock. Ice Cube, we don't believe you. We know you paid off. We know you're doing this because you're paid to do this and you paid to say this and you paid to talk about this. Because why? Because, listen, the elites is doing something, they're going to let you know what they're doing before they do it. So being that they got Ice Cube out there speaking about the shot, best believe something is coming that you are going to need, or they are going to be pushing for you to either need the shot. And it could be Agent Orange. It could be that smoke that's so-called coming from Canada and that's blanketing the whole East Coast. It could be that after they finish their plan with that Agent Orange smoke, after they finish their plan, it will start to take effect on a whole lot of people. And then guess what? And then your doctors is going to automatically have the cure to what the hell you are experiencing. Remember, particles, airborne, gets into your respiratory system. Now you're hospitalized. Now the doctors got the antidote for you to get better. So now 2020 was fake, but 2023 may be real. You may really need a shot now. Ain't that something? See, in 2020, you didn't need one because they planned the whole thing. But in 2023 and 2024, after they finish with Agent Orange, you know, the orange smoke that's covering the whole East Coast, you may need a shot. Is that what they're preparing for? Is that why the Pfizer warehouse in North Carolina got hit? Is that why Ice Cube, O'Shea, stupid, is pushing, talking about this shot thing? Is that why? Better watch out. If I was you, you know what I'm saying? If you go outside, you look up, I would put on a mask if I was you. Because these unmelanated Caucasians is tricky. They are tricky. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's it, Sister Smith?
Yes.
All right, let's go wrap that up, people. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And we're done. We'll see you guys tomorrow evening at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Bible study class. You better get into that Bible study class. You don't want to miss the Bible study class. You get a lot of truth out of them Bible study classes, people. You know, and it's free. You don't see no Patreon over here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't charging you for this truth. Unlike other platforms, they charging you. We ain't charging you. It's free. So tune in, get this understanding. Because the Bible says in Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of these times. Anyway, make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here. Hit that like button. Don't forget, whatever platform you get your, whatever streaming service you get your podcast, you listen to your podcast on. Whether it be Apple, Spotify, Google, you know what I'm saying? iHeartRadio, wherever you listen to your podcast at. Go to that platform, type Illuminati Radio, and when you see my logo, hit that follow button so that you can tune in to the Uncensored Podcast. All right? I think that's going to wrap that up. We will see you... Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's going to wrap that up. We will see you guys tomorrow evening at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Tomorrow evening at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And where is... Oh, there it goes.